What's up, everybody? This will be my second video of the go-kart rebuild. This is a 150cc Chinese brand go-kart. I'm pretty sure it's got a GY6 engine on it, I think. So right now, this is where the go-kart's at. It's got everything taken off of it. Basically the roll cage from halfway up unbolts. Like, you can take it, make it a convertible basically, but that's why it doesn't have many bars on the top of the roll cage here, is because they're taken off. They're under the table here. They're getting painted. That's where I'm at now. It's getting painted. The bottom of it's painted and primed and painted. Some of the tubes in the back are painted, but I talked about this in the first video. I'm trying to be more organized with my second video and cover more things, be a little bit more detailed, trying to get better at this, trying to help people, because I think I've come across some things that might be a challenge for most everyday people, but just some simple stuff to get it fixed. Like this, for instance. These are, oh man, this is complicating stuff here. I'm gonna probably make a video on these by themselves, because there's a lot to talk about here. These are the bolts that go through the lower control arms. They have bushings and like bearing or bushing caps with seals. I'm rebuilding this. Basically, when I went to take this thing apart, those have sleeves the bolts go through, and then they go through the control arms, because the control arms are hollow and got grease fittings, and nobody ever greased them, so you can imagine what it looked like. It was all just one piece, basically. Difficult to get apart. This was one of the bolts, and I had to cut it off there. Here's one of the collars. Well, a collar and a bolt. But like I said, long story. I'll talk about that in another video if anybody even shows any interest, maybe. But like I said, hopefully it helps somebody. I think that's probably a common issue. But okay, things that I'm using, needing. I went to Harbor Freight today and I bought some stuff. These polishing, sanding pads for a 4-inch grinder. It's that's like a 5-pack, and it's got all those grits. We'll see how that does. I mean, a grinder's so high speed. We'll see. It probably, I don't know. And then this, I'm gonna put in a drill. Trying to make the sanding on this go a little faster, so I'm trying to find products that will help me do that. This is for a 4-inch grinder, and it's got those grits to it, so we'll see. We'll try these out and I'll let you know how they work. Brushes, all these different wire wheels, all for a 4-inch grinder. These are all at Harbor Freight. All this stuff I run in a drill. I don't have a angle grinder right now. That's something I need to add to the tool collection. And then just some simple, Skyhawk sandpaper wheels. These things cut metal like crazy. They don't cut, they grind metal like crazy. They're not really for polishing or doing any sanding. And then cutting wheels, and this is a big grinding carbon wheel. You're really trying to go at it. I haven't used this yet. This is a Scotch-Brite wheel. Scotch-Brite, basically just something for the drill. See if it, sands paint good enough to, prime on. If it gives it good tooth or not. We'll see. My paint is Rust-Oleum. Basically, I just went, I tried to go cheap, tried to go somewhat quality. I mean, I don't know. I was thinking, you know, what, $100 maybe at the most spent on paint for this project, and to do it right, didn't think that was too big of a deal. Like, that would be worth it. Thought it would be a fun challenge anyway, see how it would turn out. And it's, with what's been done so far, I'm pretty pleased. We'll see in the long term, but it looks good. Durability, like I said, we'll see. But just some brake cleaner, and this stuff they got me at Walmart. I thought it was brake cleaner. It says degreaser parts cleaner, but no, it's like a foaming ammonia based cleaner. And man, it stinks and foams up and makes a mess. Not really, and doesn't really work worth a crap. I mean, I haven't used it on any heavy grease, but you know, whatever, we'll see. Or it doesn't work good. And okay, well, like I said, trying to shorten this up, get some things covered. If anybody has any questions, shoot them my way. That's the tank. Here's my parts, you know, seat, all that good stuff. Those are pedals, not control arms. Those are foot pedals. And that's like the wiring harness and brake, hydraulics, rack and pinion. Just gonna grease all that stuff up. Maybe get new boots for it. Ball joints are pretty tight, so I'm gonna the tie rod ends are pretty tight, so I'm gonna leave those good. The U joints and the steering knuckle are all pretty good, so good to go there. There's the grill. I'm gonna lose that if I'm not careful. But like I said, if you guys got any questions, give me a shout.